The White House lashed out at Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene (RGA) on Monday for saying the January 6 attack at the U.S. Capitol would have been armed and successful if she planned it, arguing her rhetoric is violent. Greene on Saturday appeared to hit back at claims that she and former Trump advisor Stephen Bannon were involved in planning the January 6 riots. "And I will tell you something, if Steve Bannon and I had organized that, we would have won. Not to mention, it would have been armed," she said at a gala for the New York Young Republicans Club on Saturday. White House spokesman Andrew Bates released a statement saying that all leaders have a responsibility to condemn her remarks, calling them dangerous and abhorrent. "It goes against our fundamental values as a country for a member of Congress to wish that the carnage of January 6 had been even worse, and to boast that she would have succeeded in an armed insurrection against the United States government," Bates said. Greene says January 6 Capitol attack would have been armed if she planned it. "This violent rhetoric is a slap in the face to the Capitol Police, the D.C. Metropolitan Police, the National Guard, and the families who lost loved ones as a result of the attack on the Capitol," he added. Greene is an outspoken ally of former President Trump and has long espoused his false claims of fraud during the 2020 presidential election. She was questioned earlier this year by the House Select Committee investigating January 6 over her role in efforts to stop the certification of President Biden's win. Many of the rioters on January 6 brought weapons, and leaders of the Oath Keepers militia group were found guilty last month for seditious conspiracy. According to former White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson's testimony in June, Trump complained that some of his armed supporters were unable to join the crowd at his ellipse speech on January 6. The New York Young Republicans Club last month pushed back at the White House for saying that bigotry, hate, and anti-Semitism have no place in the U.S. following Trump's dinner in Florida with white nationalist Nick Fuentes and the rapper Ye. Biden's handlers aim to ban wrong think, it has no place in America, they say. The American government is obliged to defend individuals' right to freedom of expression even when their views are contrarian and widely condemned, the group said on Twitter. For the latest news, weather, sports, and streaming video, head to The Hill.